Right, so today we are going to be discussing what is the best budget tool watch. Do you stick with the trusty Seiko?
Or do you go with the Orient? Hi, this is Clockbait. I'm Anthony.
I'm Luke.
And today we're going to be discussing the best kind of tool watch, aren't we?
Yeah.
Or as the internet likes to call it, the best daily beater. Yeah. So Orient Black Ray Raven 2.
Seiko SKX007.
The legendary SKX007.
Legendary. I'll go with legendary. Can't follow him.
But before we get into that, let's do the customary wristwatch check.
Yeah, got it right today.
Almost got it wrong. So yeah, what you got on today?
I've got a Seiko King Quartz from the early 70s. Yeah, I quite like it.
Which is lovely and battered, and the only thing that lets it down is it's got a mini cock and balls.
I think you'll find that's a quartz crystal.
Yeah, it looks like a cock and balls. Yeah, it's a cock and balls. And today I am wearing a 70s porno star watch.
Porno star?
Yes. I just need to grow a moustache. I'm just not going to grow it. I'm not worthy of this watch, basically. But I'm not.
It's awesome.
Until I grow that tash and start starring in many blue movies, it's just not going to happen. But I love it all the same. So yeah, it's a Seiko 6139. Lovely chrono as well. So very nice. I like it.
Cool. So yeah, like we said, so we've got the SKX007, not the 009, not the 013, not the ever so many variants that I don't know at all. But yeah, it's 007, which is arguably, I guess, it's the most famous of the recent Seikos, really. I'd say
it's the only Seiko that I ever knew
before you got into this. And I was going to say this stupid hobby, and it is a stupid hobby. This is the watch that kind of got me into the whole thing. It was my very first mechanical watch, and it was just, I don't know what drew me into them, really. I think it was the internet, like everything nowadays.
The internet. That's the only reason I'm aware of them.
I think it's hype, but it's well worth the hype, in my opinion.
It's almost like everyone who has like a watch collection has that.
Yeah, it's this is the K variant, so it's Malaysian. You can get the J one as well, which is the one that says 22 joules, 22 joules. It's 22?
Yeah, I wish I knew, mate. I had no idea. 21
joules. It's 21 joules. So underneath the Divers 200 in the J version, you've got this white letter of 21 joules, and that is literally the only difference. There's so many different rumours around that the Japanese one was crafted by samurai swords, and and it's so much better for it. But no, it's exactly the same thing. They both have the same movement. This is the 7S26, which replaced these.
How informative.
I know. 7002, which was the legendary one, and this is the 7S26, which was also fine in lows and loads of Seiko 5s.
But it's still a shit movement, isn't it? I mean, it's hardy, but it's a shit movement.
Well, it's a reliable movement.
Yeah, it's reliable.
And do you know what? I hate the term. It's a workhorse. That's what it is. It's not fancy at all. It's not a fancy movement. It just does the job correctly. But compared to the Orient, movement-wise,
which is a lot better,
that wins
surprisingly.
Well, I mean, okay, they're both in-house movements, both in-house. This one's hugely mass-produced, shares loads of different watches, but a lot of people won't realise that Orient, that's a totally in-house movement as well for the price point. That's amazing.
It's much more highly decorated. When you take the case back off, it's actually surprisingly nice. I mean, for the price of this, it's pennies, really, for what you're getting. When you open it up, it's an actual decorated movement. I mean, it's slightly decorated, but you open that up, it's like someone's just shit in the case back. It's not. It's not.
You're completely writing off the whole 7S26. I keep on saying that one, nerd,
yeah,
but
I don't have one. I don't want one. I don't want to be the shit.
You have got a 7S26. You got it in the SKX031.
Yeah, but I've got the superior. I don't have the 007.
Oh, well,
I have the superior.
Whole other video. But yeah, okay. One thing you've really got on that movement, that's manual wind and hacking. This is do the Seiko shake, Seiko shake. But yeah, it's a workhorse movement. And one thing about these, people have been known never to service them since 1996. They just keep on going on and on and on. I wouldn't really.
But why would you service it? It doesn't cost enough to service. You just
That's
buy
it.
a new one. The only reason I can see you servicing it is if you've had it 10, 15 years,
And it means a lot.
and the movement becomes even than it already is when it comes out of the factory.
I'm
You're so in love with it because of the memories of what you've done with it that you think, oh, okay. I'll
That's
spend
true.
200 quid to get a
This has
service.
been in the last 3.5 years. It's been all pretty much around the world with me. This has. It's been to New York. I survived New York. Went to Bali. Where else has it been? It's been Dubai. It's been to Basingstoke. It's done.
It's like the Judith Chalmers of the watch world.
So it's done everything. I'm going to sound like a massive hypocrite now. So I was just defending the 7S26. I'm going to movement swap it as soon as.
Yeah, because the movement is shit. It is. And then look, the movement's so shit that they can't even put the crown in the right place. It just, no, it's not right. It's not right at all. That's why I went for the 31.
31. But the second one's got the same movement.
Yeah, but the crown's in the right
Oh,
place.
okay, fair enough. The crown's in the right place. So that's the. Okay.
And it's so much nicer.
Fake Rolex.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So we've had our little Barney about the movements. That has got a better movement inside.
Yeah, it's the F69 with, it's got 22 joules, so they're on par with joules. And I think this is it 21?
It's 21.
Ah, see, I can't be right all the time.
Top trumps.
But I am right on the fact that the movement is a lot better. And I think it's just as durable. I mean, I was sledgehammering concrete and RSJs and doing many manly things with this on the weekend. It got absolutely smothered in the garden and literally wash it off. Still working, still absolutely fine.
It is a good beater.
The only thing I've done, I've chipped the crystal.
What are they? Hard decks, aren't they? I think they're very similar crystal. Seiko did do their own mineral crystal.
Yeah, I think they're the same. What is it? Orient, same by Seiko anyway, isn't it? So
I do believe so. I think they've definitely got something. They're in bed together.
yeah, well, yeah. But I've got a little chip in the crystal already. But I mean, it's hardly surprising what I was doing with it. I was literally bashing it. I was almost using it as a hammer.
What really surprised me with that is I always thought it was like coated black, but no, it's actually PVD steel in black, and it looks really good. It's almost like an anthracite kind of.
Yeah, so the only thing is oily fingerprints and stuff. If you've got particularly greasy hands, when you touch it, it makes it look a bit minging. But when it's clean, it's quite nice. But at the end of the day, it's a tool watch. I'm going to be working on cars, I'm going to be doing DIY, I'm going to be doing gardening.
My wife does all that for me, so I'll be making the teas with this.
Yeah.
That's about as dangerous as I get.
Yeah, about dangerous is chipping it on a ceramic mug.
Yeah. So we've got, they're both tool watches. It's kind of goes hand in hand with a dive watch. It's what people, just the rugged nature of them.
They wear big. That's the other thing.
They are big.
I know they're big. They're 43 and then 13mm thickness. I mean, 13mm thickness as well for the Orient.
That's 41.
41 and a half.
The earlier,
and a half a mil is going to make much difference.
The earliest were they 40? I don't know.
Yeah, before the 2, and then it had the weird. Is it push button?
I have no idea what it was.
But basically, this one's the better one out of the 2 because it's just that little bit bigger. But I generally like anything 40mm or smaller. I mean, obviously,
I've gone for years.
Speedmaster.
I've gone for years thinking this was 42.
But it's 43. I mean, it's a millimetre. I mean, no one cares.
Millimetres
Despite
count.
the similar, yeah, every little helps. But despite the very similar case sizing, I think this sits much nicer on the rest.
It does sit really nicely. I mean, I'm used to this. Like I said, I wore that as a daily for years. I wore years.
And it looks like the dial was really far away. And I mean, because of the way that the bezel sits on that one, it's kind of like it sits in like a concave.
That one goes down like a sub.
Yeah, this one goes out like a sub. That bezel goes in, and it makes it look like the dial was really sunken in, which is just I quite like that. Personal preference, I suppose, but
I quite like it.
And I don't think. They haven't got any anti-reflective coatings on the crystal either. But I mean, what do you expect for the money?
Do you know what? That almost. I mean, they are both daylight function. I do like the fact that's in black, the daylight function on yours.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind this in white. It kind of matches the 9 o'clock.
But then this is getting onto the dials as well, which I also think the Orient wins. So we've got applied dial hour markers. We have applied logo. We have a nice like gunmetal grey window around the day date. You've literally just got some. It looks like some 12-year-old has cut out the day date window.
Oh, he's up. But yours looks like it's copying Blanc Pan.
Really? Yeah, but no one knows who. Not many people know Blanc Pan either. So,
No.
as a total kind of like overall, I think this watch wins technically. Looks wise, in my opinion. I know that's obviously controversial, and it wears better. But the thing that trumps this completely from the 007 is just the heritage of. Is it heritage? Can I say heritage?
Heritage, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess heritage, and it's just, I hate legendary status, but I mean, it has almost grown to that really. Like, it's a cult watch, like I said earlier on. They've got a huge following, a huge mod community. I mean, this is, you say totally standard on a watch, that's like a car thing, but it's a totally unmolested.
Calm down, Michael Jackson.
I mean, some of the. But yeah, I'll tell you what, this does trump on it as well. Okay, so they're both 200 meters water resistant or waterproof, or whatever the difference is. Water resistant means that it survives taps, but waterproof, what do you say?
It doesn't say waterproof. Nothing's waterproof. It's always water resistant. It's water resistant up to 200 meters for the pair of them.
I mean, none of us are going to go diving for 200 meters. I've been snorkeling with this, if that counts, in the Caribbean.
That don't count. It's like being in the bath, because you barely dip your head in.
Have you been in the bath with that?
Yes, I have. I needed to. It was absolutely smothered in concrete dust, so it was in the bath.
Weird imagery.
With my rubber duck.
This though, ISO certified diver.
Okay, but when did you last dive in it?
ISO certified diver.
What a load of crap.
But
So
no,
what does it mean?
It means it can actually be called a diver, whereas that can be called something that might get wet occasionally.
But I didn't buy it for diving.
Okay, you bought it to take apart bathrooms and that.
Yeah, just literally just smash back. This is the whole point. I just pushed the bezel down and I heard crunching from all the grit that's probably still in it.
But one of these.
No.
I mean, what this bezel is really. Do you know what? That's
Look how
why
thick the bezel is.
it is very thick. I mean, that's got to be 4mm
Yeah.
compared to.
And then the other thing that the 007 trumps the Seiko on is the modern.
Yeah, might just call this the.
So okay, the other thing that the 007 beats the Orient and the Orient on is literally the modding. The parts available on the internet for this crazy, like coin edge bezels, double dome sapphires, movement upgrades. You can change the hands. There's just so much you can do with it.
That's it. I mean, the NH35 that replaced that is so much better. Well, it's just I'm not too fussed for hacking. Don't really care for that. But manual wind really helps. You know.
It's handy, but I don't have to shake it the whole time.
I know.
Where you just wind it, put it on your wrist, and job done. So, but you're going to do a movement swap anyway, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to try and document that. We can just about change straps, so that'll be a very interesting. We'll try and not break it.
I'm going to get my hammers ready. I think that's going to be the only way these movements are going to fit in.
So I don't think we're going to come to an agreement here. In fact, I do really like that. I like the second hand. Second hand's awesome, and
it goes well with this vintage.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Strap.
I mean, this lives on this. I've got an orange
Which
one for it as
also
well.
suits really well. The orange one looks gash, to be fair.
I love the orange one.
Only ginger people wear orange things. That's it. I mean,
you got nothing orange on.
I haven't. I don't even own anything orange. But this is the black bracelet. That this come on, and obviously I've literally battered that already.
It's okay actually. It's all right. It's all right for
the price point. It's fine. I mean, oh god, yeah. I'm never really going to ever wear this again.
Spring bar.
With spring bars, but that won't be the first time, will it? But I don't think I'll ever be wearing it on that anyway. So bracelet's a moot point. You don't have the original. You don't use the original bracelet on that.
I've never. Do you know what? The bracelets on them are meant to be okay. Meant to be really jangly. You can't get technical on Jubilee apparently nowadays because Rolex have patented that.
And Oyster.
And Oyster. So yeah, it comes with a Jubilee look bracelet. As standard, but I got it on the rubber. I wore it on the rubber for a little while actually until I discovered the beauty and the versatility of NATOs, and then it's just lived on NATOs ever since. I don't really like them when people put them on leather. I don't really like divers on leather. I don't.
No, divers on leather. No, sometimes I reckon it might work with like the vintage one that's on Mustard maybe? I don't know. But I mean, rubber on watches, again, no.
Oh, I like rubber on divers.
Yeah, but only if you're diving. Or if you're getting ready for some gimp domination session or something. Men should not, or women for that matter, should not wear rubber.
You got to remind me to buy the rubber straps for my next gimp domination party.
That is exactly what you're going to need.
Yeah.
You'll probably buy an orange one as well, which is weird. Or a pink one, maybe. I don't know, but I don't think we're going to win on who's picked the best to watch. Really.
No, so you can't really go wrong. I mean, they're both less than 200 quid now. I picked this up 3 years ago for about £110, which is ridiculous value for money.
Not anymore. You're not going to get it for that.
No, I mean you'll get them for what, just shy about 170ish for the maybe.
They don't come up for sale on second hand. They don't come up for sale very often.
And when they are, they've been really badly modified. We're on about modern parts, but oh my god, what people have literally no taste at all. There's some really tasteful modern parts out there. I like the again. I wouldn't put a GMT bezel on it. I wouldn't put the Batman bezel on it at all.
Oh, I'd be tempted to put the GMT and bleach it, but I mean, how I want to mod mine is I want to bleach this bezel, make it look a bit more battered.
Are you still going to paint the dial?
And I'm going to get the dial custom painted with probably paint splatter or something like that. Just add a bit more character to it. But I'm so pleasantly surprised with how much I like this. I didn't like it that much when it was on the bracelet. I got this NATO, put it on it, and actually, I really like it. It goes so well, the red second hand and whatnot. So, as I say, we're not going to come to an agreement. Basically, it's not going to happen. But to argue the case for this, if you want a better made watch, where everything actually lines up, and you want something a little bit different from what the sheep follow, get this.
And if you want something that people have actually heard of, rather than going and say, "Oh, you're into watches. What have you got on today?" "Oh, I've got an Orient." They'll walk away.
Yeah, they would, yeah.
Mind you, Seiko's the same. You get the people that, they just know Rolex tag, Amiga, and they go, "Oh, I've got my new Armani on. What have you got on today, mate?" I go, "Well, I've got my Seiko SKX007. It's a nicely certified dial watch." They go, "Oh, what's the weather?" they
Changing the subject very quickly.
At all. And that's the thing. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise, Seiko, because people that are into watches know how good they are. People that don't think they're into, people that aren't into watches just think you bought it from, I don't know, Argos.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So basically what we're saying is pick whichever one you like.
Yeah. They're both really good. I know we argue about them, but they're both really, really good watches. You can't go wrong. I mean, that's the Black Ray one, but there's so many different Macos and... Maco's a different watch.
I have no idea, man. You told me to buy this, I bought it.
Yeah. Macos and Rays, so I was going to say, there's loads of different variants. I mean, again, Seiko divers nowadays, you can pick up so many different ones, especially in the 5 range. But I'd still always go back to that, even with a lesser movement, just it looks better.
Just pick which one you like the look of the most, I think. Which one wears the best on you, and that's it.
Done.
So yeah, if you're getting attacked by a spring bar tool now, as well as
he's aiming for you, Orient is trying to scratch the fuck out of me.
Couldn't do it. So yeah, if you like the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe and press the bell icon so you can see when our next video is. So yeah, plenty more content to come from us. See ya.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.